Hey there, 2022 is finally here. As the new year starts, we sit and fondly remember the various gifts and experiences that life had in store for each one of us for the past 12 months. It can be healthy to pause from our hectic schedule for a moment and reflect on what we've learned from the lessons life has thrown our way. There is a reason why life is considered the greatest teacher out there. So why not try and be a better self of ourselves this year? Once given some thought, it can be useful to set new goals for ourselves for future years. Doing this at the beginning of each year gives us plenty of time to get accustomed to new experiences. After all, we wouldn't want everything to come to a naught if we don't have defined goals to direct our actions now, would we? So have you, actually, given a thought to your resolutions for 2022? Not just inventing a list from thin air, but given some serious, actionable thought. If not already, don't worry. We may be able to help you out. It all starts with making a commitment to do something new or to commit to your goals that need more time to be achieved. After all, resolutions made are meant to add more meaning to our lives in the new year. Anything which can be attained in an instant would not add much meaning to your lives now, would it? The more satisfying the experience, the more gratifying the end results are, aren't they? Welcome to High Five, and here is a list of the 5 New Year resolutions to choose from, if not already. Please choose those that resonate with you the most, but feel free to create your own resolutions as well. First, go green. Now, it does not simply mean the usual, like plant some trees or growing some vegetables in one's own backyard or their rooftop and begin with it. It is lazy at best. In the 21st century, we should aspire to elevate our game, shouldn't we? Planting trees is a quintessential. However, the need of the hour is to live sustainably in an eco-friendly way. It is therefore imperative that we take steps to minimize our ecological footprint. Some lifestyle changes we could explore to incorporate in our lives are, for example, to be an ardent follower of sustainable fashion, to find ways to reuse products instead of just discarding them outright, to prefer walking or cycling over short distances. If you would like us to prepare an in-depth video on various ways one could adopt a greener lifestyle, do let us know in the comments below. Second, stay healthy and sound. The shadow of COVID-19 has clung onto the entire world for the past 2 years. The threat has not yet dissipated, with increasing threats of new variants like Delta and Omicron, making 2022, as we begin, another uncertain year. Therefore, it is even more crucial than ever before to prioritize our health and well-being over everything else. Consider making a resolution to inculcate a regimen of yoga or Pilates in your daily schedule. They help one remain fit both physically and mentally. They can be done at home by oneself without venturing outside. And while at it, how about improving one's meals? It is extremely important to take care of our diet. Last but not the least, it is pertinent that we do not forget our emotional well-being. This is one aspect that is easily ignored. It is imperative that we stay connected with our near and dear ones, even more so than before. If we come across as something informative, a simple act of sharing it with our family and friends benefits them too, increasing bonhomie. So if you like this video, how about giving it a thumbs up and sharing it amongst friends? We at High Five wish for maximum people to benefit from our videos. Third, choose a hobby. Want to learn dancing or take up painting again? Wish to improve your skills at darts? If so, what better time than today itself? If we introspect before the pandemic, all of us were found wanting for time in some way or the other, didn't we? Our productivity would be high, and yet we'd crave to do that one thing one more time. Now that most of us do not frequent outside as much as we used to, if we think the time saved is actually available. This is the prized time devoid to us for so long. Why not reignite our inner creative self and indulge ourselves in a hobby? It's high time we say goodbye to our bored old self. Engaging in a hobby would also be beneficial in improving our mental and emotional well-being. Amidst all the news about disease and depressing events, consider hobbies as the essential ally in this fight of distressing oneself. Fourth, time to sharpen one's culinary skills. It is an open secret for one and for all that whatever one eats must taste great. Just reminiscing of our favorite meal brings water in our mouth. We all had our favorite establishment, where we would frequent upon. However, during the onslaught of the pandemic and the subsequent lockdowns, we were reduced to experiment with ordering in our foods. Fast foods became the default option to consider in the top of our minds. However, as we said before, it's time we make our meals tasty and healthy, both. And while we have some time on our hands, how about switching on the MasterChef, tucked inside us all? Experimenting with food and multiple cuisines is a delight in its own right, isn't it? A great way to sample delicious food while improving one's cooking abilities is a definite recommendation from our end. Here's a tip. With Valentine's Day still a month away, there's enough time to come up with your own recipe made with love for your significant other. That would be a wonderful surprise you could come up with, wouldn't it? So, what are you waiting for? The culinary world awaits their next big star, and the way we see it, it might just be you. It's never too late to start. Fifth, finish off that reading list of yours. Do you have a list of mystical and fantasy worlds waiting to be explored? How about leaving for a ride full of adventure on your mind's blank canvas? Is there drama that you earnestly look forward to? Or do spine-chilling horrors and psychological thrillers something that sound just about right? Whatever be the genre you wish, our loyal companions, books, have it all. If these friends are catching dust, lying idle on the shelf, simply remember that old self of yours. Weren't you really excited about that book back in the day, yet somehow got sidetracked and been unable to go through them for a while? Be it books, articles, gazettes, journals, or blogs, why not finish them off this year? The effort would be well worth it. And if you're a tad worried that you may get sidetracked from the educative content on our channel, relax. There is an easy solution out there. Simply subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon right away. You'll always be alerted whenever a new video comes on the channel. With the stroke of midnight on December 31st, a new year dawned upon us. And with each passing day, be more hopeful for the year ahead. Instead of spending time just looking at all the potential for what's in store ahead, take this time to reflect on your own personal goals. Set an agenda that works for you and inspire others to work towards their own passions. That's it from us. Say what? Oh, okay, we hear you. What about our resolution, you ask? Great question. Our resolution here at High Five is to add more meaning to our lives. Meaning by sharing actionable things, which can be inculcated in everyone's everyday lives. Even if we are able to affect and influence one person, get them to improve from what they were the previous day, we believe our purpose will have some meaning. So if you found our resolution worthy and our video purposeful, which added value to you, do hit the like button below the video. Also, do share this video with your friends and family. Also, subscribe to our channel, High Five, and hit the bell icon so you're notified as soon as we come up with a new video. We are just beginning and plan to abide by our resolution together with our support. See you soon.